promises in here. And when you say to God, okay, I'm going to choose you, God, and follow you, all of those are yours. So obviously what we do is we give you this and we help you find them and say, how would that one work today at soccer? How would that work during my math test? How would that work in the lunchroom? So all of this comes from God to you, every one of the 3,700 when you choose him. And they work in your life. It's like having checks. You say, okay, I'll take that and write a check for that, go to the bank and cash it. Yours. When you choose to belong to God. So the problem is, you know, that Adam and Eve said, nah, we'll go our own ways. Thank you. We don't really want to do what you have in mind. And he said, oh, please choose life. Today I give you the choice between life and death, life and choices. Oh, please choose life. So he wants you to choose, and we want to help you find that, to see what does that mean. So here's what happens in the New Testament. That's what happened with God. Now in the New Testament, there's a verse, John 10:10, and it's our hot verse, and we'll say it for our parents. John 10:10, and it has two parts, A and B. We don't really like part A at all, but I'll tell it to you today. And that's more of this stuff. What happens if you don't choose life, and what Satan wants to do. So it says that Satan comes to do a real number on you, and that is if you don't belong to Jesus, he rules you. Now, he's in the world today, but if you are his, he does not rule you. Well, look what Satan wants to give you. Part A. He wants to rob you. He wants to rob you of every good thing there is. Joy, happiness, love, peace, fun, games, ideas, creativity, imagination. He also comes, he only has one purpose. Oh, he also came to destroy you. Destroy your families. Destroy your relationships. Have your best friend get mad at you and never come back. Make your big brother hit you on the head. And he comes to kill. I mean, that is really vicious and horrible. You know, I was just thinking, hope this doesn't fall over, but when we have these lovely things in here, if we're in the Satan side, well, okay. That's what he comes to do, is, hit tangerine. Is to kill you, wreck your life. That is what he's like. He is mean at all times. He was once in heaven, he got kicked out because he wanted to be God himself. And so all your life on this planet, he's around. Like, you know, today with all the trouble in the earth, in Israel and everywhere else, that's him working. But God still is in control. So now we have Jesus who comes. That's the other part. This is part B. So he says, Satan comes to rob, kill, and destroy. But Jesus says, I have come, look at the difference, to give. That's what he does. That's those 3,700 promises. Give, 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 give. And he's got you in mind. And everything in this book you'll get, or where I put it, is for you. They're all gifts for you, like birthdays, like Christmas. He comes to give. Okay, what does he come to give? Well, here we go again. Life, same thing as up here. What is the biggest meaning of life with Jesus? What do you mean, life? What's the real biggie? John 3:16, whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So you get to live forever with Jesus with good stuff. Not just when you die, but from this day forward when you choose him, you begin living in eternity right now with all the good stuff. Okay, so let's define it a little further. What does that mean? Well, it means a full life. You know, not just a cheesy, stingy life. Like you can have one piece of candy or just sit at the computer all day and nothing and watch TV shows and life is just a blob. You never serve, you never go, you never see. That's not the kind of stuff he gives you, because when you are his, he promises. These are promises, guys. All promises. We're going to look at this every week for a while and find more and more and more promises. Then you're going to get to do it by yourself. Okay, and then another bigger word that the Bible uses is abundant. Think of Thanksgiving when we think of these baskets. Are they just the little stuff in them? Abundant baskets, all that. Like see the pumpkins at the grocery? Is there one? No. Mountains of the stuff. Okay, another definition of it. Oh, a rich life. Does that mean I'm going to be a billionaire, millionaire?
No.
No. What is rich? Yeah.
It means like kind of like a full life, but
Yes.
like a good life with a lot of good.
Relationship. Does it mean a new American Girl doll every year? And the most American Girl dolls? What do we collect these days? Is it still American Girl dolls?
Yes.
Okay, well, it doesn't mean that. Does it mean Disney every year? Yeah.
I collect things from all around the world.
Great, and that could sort of make you rich, but not necessarily. I have friends who have every single thing, and their lives are dead as dead because they didn't choose them. They are so poor, but they got stuff. Got trips, got cars, doesn't do it. Okay, one other one, he says, is, oh, I love this one. I came to give you satisfied. And you know, don't you go to bed once in a while and think, oh, you know, that was just a good day. My teacher didn't yell at me. My brother didn't pinch me. I got to go to the pool. All my family's coming over next week. Just a plain old feeling of, that was a good day. Jesus is not a stingy giver. If people say he comes to you and will tell you to shape up and do your gymnastics better, not a chance. He comes because he loves you so much that he wants to give, give, and give. That's why we give you a Bible, to see what you get. You get to open 3,700 packages of good stuff. And it's not meant for just crafty. No, sir, it's meant for anybody who chooses it. So in Ladybugs, the way we say it, you know us already, is max. So if you would turn around, Kookie, there for a second.
Oh.
All right, look at the back of her. We'll choose life to the
Max.
Okay, now we say it for our parents when we do our program, and here's how it goes. You'll say, John 10:10. Jesus said, I have come to give you life. Do you remember this? Can you demonstrate with me? All right, don't get near me because you'll hit me. Okay, Jesus said, I have come to give you life and give it to the max. All right, can you stand up a quick second practice? So don't hit the guy next to you, please.
You
Okay.
know, actually, can we add a few more actions? I have come.
I have
come that
to give you
to give you
life.
Should we do life? Like you feel your pulse? Or
Okay.
I have come to give you life and to give it to